Hey, what's going on? It's LTC Mincy here coming at you with a brand new video for the first time in a long time. And this right here was brought to my attention by one of my viewers who wanted me to go over this. Now, I was not going to do a video for a while, but since this, one of my viewers came to me asking me to do a review over this opportunity based off the information that's being shared here, I decided to go and do a video. So before I get going, you should have taken the time to read the disclaimer again as a video. If you did not do so, please go back and do that so that way you can understand what's going on this channel at all times. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into this video. So today, we're doing a review over Trage Technologies Limited. I think that's how you said, if I remember correctly, from YouTube videos or the few YouTube videos that's out there. And so this right here is going to be based around arbitrage trading. All right. And this is, this can be like a little tricky one if you don't know what to look for and all this other type of stuff. So I want to go ahead and go over all the information, and then, we're going to I make my decision at the end of this video pretty much, if this is going to be something that you can trust or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So you come right to the main website, it's tragetech.com. As a matter of fact, I forgot to do something here, so let me go ahead and let me pause the video real quick. Give me a moment. All right, so you got to do a domain registration lookup, right? So that they're using the attack domain, ATAC, wherever it is right here. So they were registered on the 15th of January of this year, and they were updated on the 1st of August of this year, and the domain register expires on the 15th of January of 2034. So we got 10-year payment or contract with this service provider, and so that right there is pretty good. Normally when it's a scam, you got a year, 2 years, something like that, maybe even less. All right, for the domain to be registered. And so they got Cloudflare right here as well, so they can't claim that they've been attacked or DDoS attacked, whatever the case may be. But this still doesn't mean that your funds are protected if the company decides to go ahead and rug pull, or they just go out of business because of mismanagement funds, whichever the case may be, right? So when you look at it, it's showing that they're registered in London. So this right here is not true, based off the information I've been looking at for this company. I don't have anything based in London. All right, and when you look at the the information I'm gonna share, you'll be able to see that as well, and just like, hey, that's not true at all. All right, so we're gonna get back over here to the website. So Trage Technologies is dedicated to leveraging the forefront of technological advancements to revolutionize the financial industry. Trage Tech is an SEC registered offshore licensed trading firm, deeply rooted in the ethos of innovation, driven by a relentless pursuit of excellence. Through our proprietary software, algorithms, and systems, we will meticulously formulate, construct, and deploy advanced digital algorithms designed to identify and seize upon trading and arbitrage opportunities across a diverse array of trading platforms. Through our unparalleled expertise and unwavering commitment to innovation, Trage Tech has established itself as a leader in the realm of financial technology. So, just stop right there saying, so they saying that they registered the SEC, which, if you register the SEC, that pretty much makes you legit, right? So then they said that they also a leader in the realm of financial technology. Well, I've never heard of them until I had a viewer come to me asking me to do a review over this. All right, so doesn't mean that they're not well known, just that maybe I'm just not informed about this company at all. So now that's all. Now that could be, but just gonna move forward. So Trust Technologies isn't just a firm; it's a catalyst for change, driving the transformation of the financial industry through innovation, expertise, and unparalleled technological prowess. Join us as we redefine the possibilities of finance and pave the way for a brighter, more prosperous future. Welcome to Trage Tech, where the future of finance begins. Then you click on Discover More, and you go right to the next page. It's going to go to the pretty much about Trage Tech, and just going to talk about this kind of information right here. But just like, I'm looking for who's the owner, where they're located at, and everything, right? So when you go to the about section, it should be sharing the information: who's the owner, who's the team that's responsible for the trading, where they're located, so on and so forth. Not getting that information. All right, so I continue on, and so just trying to figure out what it is that they're using pretty much to be able to do this trading for arbitrage trading, right? And there's really nothing here. Now I know back here on the home page, they're saying that they're partnered up with these cryptocurrency exchanges: Pionex, Kraken, Coinbase, KuCoin, Bybit. These are all legit exchanges, but you will not find any type of partnership with these cryptocurrency exchanges. Doesn't mean that they don't have a wallet created with these cryptocurrency exchanges for arbitrage trading. So that right there is a possibility, right? So continuing on, when I go to connect, and this is when so not seeing the information, where they're located, who the ownership is, the trading team is, all this other type of stuff. That right there was my first red flag. But just like, okay, maybe they just don't want people to know who they are. All right, just like how it is with some of these big time companies. You got to do some research on these big time companies to find out who's the CEO and everything like that, because they just don't make it openly available, so just to protect who the CEO. But that should be public information at the same time, right? But they don't want the information to spread out everywhere. Yes, we know who the CEOs of banks and big financial institutions and big time companies are and everything like that, and they always go around with security team to protect them, right? So it's understandable that they don't want to try to share the information, outright. I mean, you gotta do a little digging to find out who the CEO and trading team is and everything like that. I understand that, but still, it should be provided to all the people that's investing into these companies, right? So this right here, when you come to the connect section, or pretty much contact them, it comes up with the address in Panama City, Panama. And why is this right here a big issue? Because when you come right here to the SEC website, and you see that they do have 2 files pending, right? And they got an amendment file. So when you pull up the amendment file, they're saying that they're located in Marshall Islands. So they're located right here at the address of Trust Company Complex, Trage Tech Road, and Majuro, Marshall Islands. So when I pulled up this information, so this Marshall Islands, and I just copy and pasted and zoomed in on this main island right here. Here's Majuro. There's nothing here. There's no company at all. You come right here, it's in the middle, it's just around some houses. And you come over to the other side, and the other side is over here by the airport. Let me zoom out and get over there faster. So you got the airport right here for Majuro Island, and this is right here at the airport. So that's not a company at all for trading. All right. And then when you come back over to the connect section and you copy and paste this address in Panama City, it comes right to the financial park, right? This is the big building, financial park. So what I end up doing is looking for the registry, which the registry is right here. So the first thing I did, okay, this is providing a trading service. So I went to services, and I pulled, and I'm looking at the list of all the services, trying to look for Trage Tech or Trage Technologies, whatever the case may be, right? And there's nothing here on that. So like, okay, maybe it's just not in services, maybe it's in other, because it's not in health and beauty, it's not in recreations, it's not in shopping, it's not in food and drink. So let's go to other. So now I'm coming down over here to the other section, and the same thing applies. There's no information on Trage Tech. Okay, now I went to a Telegram chat or a Telegram news channel for Trage Tech, and I was able to find some documents. All right, so what they're offering here is opportunity for you to be able to earn passively on arbitrage trading, right? So the minimum you can get started with is $100, and you earn 4% monthly yield with $100 minimum deposit, and you get dividends up to 1 level. So that means like 1 level of direct referral. All right, so this is what your daily performance would be. Then P20, you $200 minimum investment, get 8% monthly, and this is how much you're getting per day. Then you get paid 2 levels deep. Then if you get the T5, $500 minimum investment, you get 12% monthly. This is what you're getting paid per day, and this you get paid 4 levels deep, and the referral side, that is, okay. And then T10, you got $1,000 minimum deposit. You get 20% monthly yield. That's how much you're getting per day. And then you get paid 6 levels deep. Then you got T50, $5,000 deposit, USDT that is, and 28% monthly yield. This is how much you're getting paid daily, so almost 1% per day. And then you're getting paid 8 levels deep. Then you got the T100, which is $10,000. You get 36% monthly yield, 1.2% per day, and then you're getting paid 10 levels deep. All right. So if you got a USDT wallet, you got an arbitrage wallet, you got a dividend wallet, and you got a privilege wallet. So I'm not going to explain what these other three are, but a privilege wallet is promotion credits for arbitrage. You know, so I don't know. I've never heard that before. So that's why I just wanted to, mention this right here. All right. And so you got arbitrage dividend example, so if you make your deposit on the 20th of April, in this example right here, the fund's going to arrive to ArbTech fund pool on the 21st of April, and then dividends are going to be credited to in a dividend wallet on the 22nd of April. All right. So pretty much it takes 2 days for you to start getting paid out once you after you make your deposit, right? All right. So that right there is pretty much a loan deposit, and everything like that. And like I invest into stocks as well. I'm definitely buying into the Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs, and I use Webull. If I was to transfer funds from my bank account to my my Webull account, the funds won't leave out of my account that same day. But since Webull sees in the system that I have a pending deposit, they go ahead and credit me the money already up front. And then I be able to use that money to go ahead and buy some more shares, right, of the stocks that I'm interested in investing into. So although my funds haven't left out of my bank account, Webull sees that I have a pending deposit. They just go ahead and credit me the funds, and then once my funds arrive, they just go ahead and just we're good to go. That's it. All right. So that's something that this company could do, but no, they have to wait 2 days for you to start, being able to earn some dividends. All right. So now, is this going back? Hold on. Oh, so this breaking it down up to 12 months time. So if you was to deposit $100 in 12 months time, you'll earn $49.64. $200, and in 12 months time, you see $194.61. $500 in 12 months time, $730. $1,000 in 12 months time, looking at $2,430.90. You put $5,000 in, and 12 months time, you're looking at over $17,000. That's not a bad return, especially with a $5,000 deposit. I mean, when you look at $1,000, that's still, more than what you started out with, of course. But this right here, $5,000. That's a big jump. When you look at the 12-month time period, and so that goes with the daily payout of what was it? This is just less than 1% per day. So putting in $5,000 and this thing lasts for a whole year, you're getting a return of over $17,000 on a $5,000 investment, right? That's not bad. So you go right here, $10,000 in a year. In a year's time, you're getting over $43,000 back. That's more than what some people make in a year's time, and that's going to be before taxes, right? Working a full-time job. So that right there is not bad either. But the thing is, you gotta wait a whole year and hope that this thing lasts for a whole year, right? So let's go on to the next page. So you got an external wallet. So you'll send your USDT from the external wallet to your USD wallet with Trage, right? And then you want to transfer your funds over to the arbitrage wallet and to start earning some dividends. So the dividends get paid out in the dividend wallet. That's how that breaks down. And you can see that the dividend levels are paid out when you are when you start with the basic level of $100 minimum deposit, you get paid 1% on level 1. So it's 12% for level 1, and then as you get higher and higher with your deposit, then you start getting more levels, right? So you get 8% for level 2, 5% for level 3, you get 2% for levels 4 through 6, and then 1% for levels 7 through 10. All right. And so let's go ahead and just keep on going here. So this right gives you a breakdown how the dividends are paid out. If someone, so client B has 500 USDT investment in his arbitrage wallet, he is on package T5 and is entitled to 4 levels of level dividends. Client B will receive level dividends of level 1, $240, level 2, 320, level 3, 400, level 4, 320 as well. So the thing is, when you look at these kind of MLM plans, you got to really think about it. So I'm taking a long time on this video for reasons because I want you to understand everything that's going on with this, right? And I want to break it down. So when you're looking at this plan, let me just close out this AI tools section. When you're looking at these this payouts, right? You got to ask yourself, are they using funds from the company's profits to pay out these dividends for each level, right? Or are they using the deposits for each investor? If they're using deposits of each investor, this is not sustainable. If they're using profits from the company, this will be sustainable based on the rate that they're paying out. Now, speaking of the rate that they're paying out, they got fixed returns right here. So they got, you get the 4% per month on $100 minimum deposit, 8% per month on the $200 minimum deposit, and so on and so forth, right? And so you can see that. Let me go back up here. Let's see, where is that at? Let's go up here and one more page. Oh no, still not right there. So right here. So you get 4% monthly yield on the basic package, 8% on the second package, 12% per month on the third package, 20% per month on the fourth package, 20% per month on the fifth package, 36% per month on the biggest package that they have. And this right here is a red flag, because you can't guarantee a fixed return when you're trading, right? It's impossible. I'm a trader myself. I, have had big losses, lost a lot of money for people. I'm still in the games trying to trade, but I will never guarantee a fixed return on anybody's investment at all. It's just impossible to do because you can't predict the markets. So that's a red flag. All right. And then the fact that the matter is that they're not probably using company funds because there's no proof of trading. Probably they're using each investor's deposit to be able to pay out this MLM plan. That's another red flag. Okay. So I've already mentioned a few red flags, but let's keep on going. So now you got the ranked dividends. Start with executive. So you gotta have a personal deposit of 500 USDT, and then you gotta have a volume of everyone underneath you that you bring in, which is your direct referrals of $1,000. So that's first level right there. Okay, and then you get 1% dividend rank. Then you get junior management. You gotta have a personal deposit of 1,000 USDT. You gotta have $3,000 in direct referral volume, and then you need to have 3 people at the executive level to reach the junior manager, and then you get 2.5%. And then I think that's paid daily as well. So senior manager, you gotta have $5,000 USDT to personally deposit, $6,000 and first level or direct referral volume. Then you need to have 3 at the junior manager position, and then you get 5% dividends paid out per day. And then you got director, 10,000 USDT is your personal minimum deposit. Then you need to have $30,000 in direct referral commission, the direct referral investments, and you need to have 3 at these senior managers to get 10% dividends. Then you get the divisional directors. You need to have $25,000 personally deposited, and you need to have $60,000 of direct referrals that's deposited. And then you need to have 3 at directors to get 15% ranked dividends. Then regional director, you get $50,000 personal deposit. You need to have $150,000 in personal referrals. Then you need to have 3 at the divisional director to get 20% dividends. All right. So, ask yourself, is that sustainable? I do not believe that is sustainable. So, DD, so client D, so I'm trying to see what this DD means. Whole network on 1,000 USDT. So it's just breaking that down. So I'm just gonna skip over that and see. This right is just breaking it down how the payment is supposed to work. So member sends the money into the Trage account. Then the Trage account, the receipts to the USD wallet, put it into the capital pool, start the trading supposedly on a cryptocurrency exchange, get the profits, and so you get 80% towards the arbitrage dividends, 20% towards profit sharing. So the 20% profit sharing goes to the dividend wallet, and then the arbitrage dividends go to the arbitrage wallet, and so that's how that's supposed to break down. All right, and let's see, let's go down here. So you got a membership fee. Wow. Okay, you got a membership fee of pretty much $30. And what's this? Is this annual or is this monthly? I don't know, but it's not showing that if it's annual or monthly right here. That's crazy. I never heard. So this right here is gonna be charging you extra money. All right, yeah, that right there is just obvious red flag for me as well. Now I understand if you got a proven system that's working and you want to charge for it, but it's a membership fee. I can understand if you want to charge for people to pay for a trading bot, which I've done that before as well, and I've paid only one time for the trading software, and there's a membership fee after that. And I just haven't used that technology in a while. I just got tired of the personal management on my side. Just like it's more work into it than what I thought. Although it's still simple, and I'm able to keep my money in my own cryptocurrency wallet, like Pionex, for example. And I use the API key to link up. But this right here is trying to get you to pay for membership, and it does not appear that they have any API key capability set up to be able to link to these cryptocurrency exchanges that they said they partner up with. That right there is a red flag. So they said that you can withdraw immediately, but there are withdrawal fees. Withdrawal fees are set at 5 USDT or 3%. Of the withdrawal amount, whichever is higher. So they're gonna choose whichever one is higher. So if you try to withdraw, let's say that you withdraw like let me see, $10,000 for example, and so 3%, yeah, that's gonna be higher than 5 USDT of $10,000. So they're gonna take 3% on that case. All right, and so now here is the biggest issue that I had as well. When you come over here to this pitch deck, this is what it says the CEO, Michael Hearn. And so I don't have to worry about going over what they're saying about this person or anything like that. The reason why I got an issue with the CEO being Michael Hearn is because when you come over here to the SEC form that they're saying that is in filing, this is the person that filed it, Graham Gary Hearn. That's not, this person down here, Michael Hearn. That's not him. So, my trusty source here, who has been exposing these platforms for years already, behind MLM, I already got a review back on August the 4th. And so when you come down, it talks about this right here being a red flag as well. And it said this name is unlikely to be a coincidence. Michael Hearn, aka Mike Hearn, is a relatively well-known former Google and Bitcoin dev. Wow. So Trage Tech, Michael Hearn is played by UK national Daniel Poole. All right, so that's his real name, Daniel Poole. Poole is based out of Thailand and is the entertainment and activities consultant at X2 Logistics Networks. And so there's Poole right here. You can see you got X2 on the logo right there on the shirt, and there's his photo, Daniel Poole. Okay, so note Poole represents himself on social media with a profile photo that appears to be well over a decade old. Having established Trage Tech CEO doesn't exist. It follows that. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, beyond registering a shell company to register with SEC, Trage Tech has no actual physical ties to the Marshall Islands. And so that right there would debunk this right here. This is all a mirage to make people believe that they're legit, right? The SEC does not file your claims that fast. They take a long time because they're going to do their full due diligence on a company when it's their time for them to look over their file, right? So when the SEC gets to this file, it's going to be months down the road, right? So during this time, Trage Tech is going to take advantage of saying that we're registered to the SEC, but they have not been accepted by the SEC yet to offer any type of securities at all to anyone. So while this is still in review, because it isn't in review still, it's not been accepted by the SEC, they're going to use this shell company information right along with this fake name right here to make people believe that they actually filed with the SEC and they're able to offer a public securities offering to anyone in the United States and for other jurisdictions, right? No, that's not the case. This right here is all just made up right now, okay? This is not true. So now let's go on over here to this. To date, Trage Tech has made 2 SEC filings. We'll go over these in the conclusion of this review. Spoiler alert, they're meaningless. And that's what I was getting to as well, without me even reading this part, right? So, because like I said, it's a shell company. You come over here to the Google Maps and you look for the address that's provided for Marshall Islands, right here in Majuro, you cannot find any business at all linked to the address. So that right there is automatic red flag for the SEC. And then when they look up the CEO or the filer's information, they're not going to find anything on that person either. That's another red flag. And then they're going to start doing more and more due diligence and everything like that. And then they're going to be put on the blacklist of the SEC eventually. You know, but it's going to take a long time because the SEC does not move that fast when it comes to accepting filings of companies because they're doing their full due diligence on all these different companies that's constantly filing with the SEC. Excuse me. So let's get down here. So the board CEO schemes wherein an actor is hired to play an executive are typically the work of Russian scammers. This isn't definitive but does potentially tie into Thailand's growing Russian population. So we already went over this information right here, but I want to go over, let's see what he says about why the SEC filing is meaningless. All right, so they got an ROI match as well, Okay, so that right there's another red flag. I didn't even know that because it's not even in the document. They got an ROI match. All right, so you can look at this information at your own. You got a rank ROI match. So if someone is, I mean, man, there's just so much money getting paid out, and there's no clue where this money is coming from. So let's see. Join Trage Tech. Trage Tech affiliate membership is $29.90 USDT annually. Okay, so they charge that annually. So full participation in the attached income opportunity requires an additional minimum 1 USDT investment. So when you get started, you got to spend the $29.90 up front, and then you got to spend a minimum of 100 USDT in order to get started with Trage Tech. So Trage Tech conclusion, as stated in the introduction of this review, Trage Tech appears to be registered with the SEC as Trage Technologies Ltd. In order to legally solicit information investment from customers in the U.S. and elsewhere, Trage Tech is required to register its passive returns investment scheme with the SEC as securities offering. Trage Technologies is then also required to file periodic audited financial reports. To date, Trage Technologies Ltd. has made 2 filings with the SEC, a Form D notice of exempt offering of securities on February 22nd, 2024, a Form D amendment on June 4th, 2024, and then Trage Tech's February 2024 Form D filing claims a filing exemption based on Rule 506C on a proposed equity-based securities offering. This has nothing to do with Trage Tech's ArbTech trading bot passive returns offered through its MLM company. So furthermore, a Rule 506C exemption will only permit Trage Tech to offer a securities offering to accredited investors. Trage Tech is soliciting information from anyone dumb enough to send them cryptocurrency to steal. This is what his words are. He used the word dumb, okay? I didn't know he was going to use that, but oh well, it's there. So Trage Tech June 2024 amendment filing affirms the company does not expect the securities offering to last more than 1 year. It also reaffirms no offering has been made to unaccredited investors. With the rate at which MLM crypto Ponzi's have been collapsing of late, the first declaration is not surprising. Trage Tech's second amendment declaration is demonstrably false. In conclusion, Trage Tech is registered with the SEC through a dodgy Marshall Island shell company created with bogus information. And I agree with that. So the 2 SEC filings Trage Tech has made are irrelevant to its ArbTech trading bot investment scheme, therefore rendering them meaningless. In case it wasn't obvious, the only reason the scammers running Trage Tech set up the Marshall Islands Shell Company and registered with SEC was for marketing purposes. That's what I was saying. They know the SEC is not going to move fast with looking over their filing. So they're going to use this opportunity saying that we're filing with the SEC for marketing reasons, so that we get everyone convinced that we're actually with the SEC, registered with the SEC. And SEC has accepted us to be able to offer our passive investment scheme to many people around the globe. All right. So whether they can nail the scammers behind Trage Tech remains to be seen, but scammers registering with the SEC should at least catch the regulators' attention. As of June 2024, Similarware ranked the U.S. as the second largest source of Trage Tech website traffic. The U.S. comes in at 40%, following Spain at 56%. Trage Tech activity in Vietnam, spearheaded by OneCoin Punch promoter Simone Lee, plummeted 96% month on month. All right, so I guess this is Simon Lee. So somebody also seems to be trying to get Trage Tech off the ground in Portugal, which is at 2%. Trage Tech failing to disclose its RTech securities offering to the SEC is enough to confirm actual trading revenue is being used to pay investor withdrawals. There you have it. All right, so I'm just going to stop right there. No need for me to keep on going. I do not recommend this. There's too many red flags. Yes, it seems legit on the surface, and I got to give them credit for that. They made the SEC filing, and you can go to the SEC and you can find the forms and the filings on the SEC website. Yes, you can. But the thing is, the SEC has not accepted the filing and to allow them to be able to offer a securities offering or investment opportunity to the masses. All right, this is all part of their mirage to make it seem like they're legit, and so that way they convince as many of you as possible to think that they're legit, but they're really not. When you look at the information that they're sharing, you know, the shell company, the company that they're registering from with out of the Marshall Islands, does not show up anything. Then you go to the where they're supposed to have their contact us headquarters at in Panama City, Panama. They're not located in that building either. And and then there's no proof of any trading at all. The CEO does not have the same name on the SEC documents itself. Michael Hearn is not Graham. Okay, Hearn. There's two different names. So those are big red flags. Then Michael Hearn as well is an actor. So there you have it. I don't have to worry about continuing on with this anymore. Just broke it down as long as I could. So the way you get a full understanding of why it is that I don't believe that this is a good investment opportunity. This right here is a good fake. All right. For those of you who don't know what to look for and how to understand things. So that right there concludes what I got to say. If you like what you heard and saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. If you're involved with this, try to get your money out as soon as possible. As soon as you're able to, let's say that you had $100. Now, if you was to withdraw that $100, yes, they're going to take $5 out. So you probably want to wait until you at least get, $10 in profit. And then you want to take your money out and just get to something more legit. All right. Because they're going to charge a 5 USDT withdrawal fee or 3% withdrawal fee, whichever one is higher. All right. So I just recommend get your money out as soon as possible and just get your money over to something more legit. If you want to earn some money passively, Webull also offers the opportunity for you to be able to leave your money there and earn 8%, 5% per year on your money, and you just let it sit there in a legit regulated broker. Okay. So, but that's all to say. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.